Hello! In this video I will explain what is a flat top grill, or griddle as most people call it. I'll go over the two most popular brands, and I'll give you 5 pros and 5 cons of owning one. That way you can decide if it's the right purchase for you or your family. Let's do it! Hi, I'm Johnny, and my channel here is all about cooking on the griddle. When I meet someone new and tell them about my YouTube channel, they often ask, what is a griddle? And it's simple. It's a flat top grill that you probably recognize from Japanese steakhouses or your local diner. Because there are no grates on it like a normal grill, you cook the food right in its juices. Then the grease runs off through a trough. It is hands down the most versatile piece of cooking equipment that I own. They used to be giant, ugly monstrosities that were expensive and only in commercial kitchens, but in the past few years, a lot of affordable residential models have been made which hook up to a propane tank and are perfect for the backyard weekend warrior. The two most popular brands are Camp Chef and Blackstone. I own a Camp Chef, and I'll link a video in the cards explaining why I picked that brand. I do, however, think you can't go wrong with either one. They are both quality products which are a blast to cook on. Camp Chef has two main models for at-home griddling, the FTG 600 and the FTG 900. The 600 has 4 burners and is probably the most ideal for your backyard. The 900 is bigger with 6 burners and would work great for a large family or like a church or something. You can find the Camp Chef on their website, on Amazon, and at Dick's Sporting Goods. Blackstone has tons of different models and generally speaking is a little cheaper than Camp Chef. They have a 2-burner 28-inch which would be perfect for camping, RV, small apartments or condos, and they have numerous 36-inch models with different accessories, and they're probably the most popular griddle on the market. They even have one that comes with an air fryer attachment. You can find Blackstone at Walmart, Amazon, and also on their online store. Also, I've heard that if you check Walmart often, they will mark them down when they go out of season, so keep an eye out come wintertime. Links are in the description if you'd like to take a look at any of the griddles that I just described. Pros and cons. In my opinion, there are way more pros than cons to owning a griddle, but I did 5 each for uniformity. I will start with the cons first. Cons. It produces a lot of grease because there's so much of a variety of food you can cook on it. So occasionally this might attract the unwanted outdoor critter, but a grill can kind of do that too, so it is what it is. Con 2. You need to season it if you buy a new one. It's exactly like seasoning a cast iron pan, but larger, so you shouldn't be intimidated. However, this is an extra step that grills don't have. Number 3, the sides get very hot and can melt plastic if you put stuff on the shelf. Not a huge deal, but be aware of this, you're going to lose some plastic bottles once you buy your griddle. Number 4, if you already have a grill, this might seem like an expensive purchase for a similar item. The price range is from anywhere like $250 to $700 depending on which one you get. So it could seem like a lot depending on if you already have a grill. Finally, con number 5, most of the griddles do not come with lids. Now some do, and those models are very nice and a lot of the newer ones do, but a lot of them don't, which means you almost have to purchase a softer hard cover to go along with the griddle. And I hate having to buy something else after you just bought an expensive item, but you just can't risk exposing the griddle to the elements. If it gets wet, it will then rust, and then you have to sand it down and re-season it all over again. Pros. Now, like I said, I could give you tons and tons of reasons why I love having a griddle, but I narrowed it down to the top 5. I still think these completely outweigh the cons, and you will be very happy with purchasing a griddle regardless of which brand you buy. Number 1 pro. The meat cooks in its own juices, creating more flavorful food. Just look at these smash burgers, that's all I need to show you. Same concept for steaks, chicken, whatever you put on there. Number 2, if you have a large family, you can cook for everyone at once easily. Here's a breakfast for example. Pancakes, bacon, eggs, potatoes, all on the same piece of equipment, all at once, everyone gets fed. Number 3, it gets extremely hot and you can sear your meat. So if you're a person who loves steak, you can get a nice sear on it, or your burger, or your chicken. I mean, I'm talking over 500 degrees is what it gets up to. Number 4, the grease stays outside, so you do not make a mess in your kitchen. And you only need the griddle to cook with. You don't need a bunch of pot and pans, so it saves you from cleaning up. And pro number 5 for owning a griddle is the versatility. You can cook so much more on a griddle than a grill. Just look at all these things that I made. In fact, if you want to see a video on the smash burgers I just showed you, it's on the right side of your screen now. Thanks for watching and keep on griddling.